Hi, Genki Call here with some teams for you for the Faction Assault for Stonesong Eyrie. First, I'm going to show you that my Kingdom level is only at level 10. I could whoops, wrong one. I could upgrade this and get some Faction Horde stat bonuses, but I'm saving my deeds for an upcoming Faction Assault. So, that's what we have on the Kingdom, but in Stonesong Eyrie, my horde is at level 122, and 122 seems like an odd number. It's because that's where the magic goes up by 1 additional. I believe it goes up by 1 every, let's see, yep. So 110, 122, it just 133. I just wanted that extra magic there. So let's get to the teams I've got. So I have tested these first 2 teams, and I tested them without any potions. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some potions here, and I'm going to show you the faction weapon is Stoneflight. And let me show you as well. I'm just going to buy 2 right now. Let me show you the upgrades for the weapon, and they are, it is right here, Stoneflight. I haven't even upgraded it. Okay, so we have attack, attack, life, attack, attack, gain 4 life, give a random ally 2 mana, deals 3 splash damage to a random enemy, good for breaking barriers, and gain 2 to a random skill. So that is what you get with the the faction weapon. As for my team, the first one I'm going to show you here is entirely wild folk. That's why I'm using Bard. I've got the Arboreal Crystal. I really wanted something up front that would explode gems and get me some more mana. And every wild folk is going to start with 50% mana because of King Silenus. That's why he's here. Also, let me see. Let me show you what I've done on the class. This is interesting to me. So, all yellow allies start with +1 to all, gain 1 to all stats at the start of each turn, which is very nice, and I have some yellow allies. What I've chosen here, this one I'm using jewelry. That's what the Arboreal Crystal is, so I chose that one. And then gain 3 magic at the start of battle, and I'm in the first position, so I chose that one as well. Alright, so we've got Luna with me, and she does a crazy amount of damage in here. And she's just a really fun troop to use, and every time you match yellow, she's going to explode a yellow gem. Or a random gem, my bad. Pan is fun. I like Pan. I mean, not everybody does, but I think he's a lot of fun. So this is what I like about him. All wild folk allies gain 1 life and magic when matching 4 or more gems. And that is really fun in here. I'm not really able to take advantage of it much with this team that I've got. Usually I'm using Queen Bee with him, and that gives me lots of match 4s, but it's still a fun thing. And of course King Silenus I already showed you, who gives us 50% mana start for everyone. Pardon me. Alright, and I don't care too much about his spell, but this is the slower of the first 2 teams that I have to show you. So I'm going to show you this one first. At least without the potions, this one was quite a lot slower than the other one. The other one is nice and fast. Well, this is going to be pretty fast all by itself. If you don't have Luna, you can get her from the Warrens with Chaos Shards. She is the legendary there. Okay, let's see. We're just going to go ahead and do this one. Now, I think that Stonesong Eyrie might be one of the factions where you can complete all of the tiers of the Faction Assault, reward tiers without spending any gems on not trophies, but potions. And the way that you do that is when you're choosing rooms, instead of going by whichever one has the lowest amount here, you go by the one that has the highest treasure multiplier. So let's see, that one, this is 1.25. I'm not going to do that right now, obviously I just bought one. So this is what I would choose, 1.4. There's unlikely to be one higher than that. Yep. So if I was going for that route, I would choose this room, but I choose this one anyway because it's only 200 gold. It's low on gold, so I want to do it first, and it has a high multiplier. So of course this is going to be the best one to do. Let's see. Hello. Yeah, this is a lot faster with the potions, I gotta say. Okay, let me see. This will do. That's easy. Let's go ahead and do this one so you can see how he works in here. He's pretty powerful. I really like Pan. He's a lot of fun. For me. Let's see, this was 300 as well. Okay, well this is gonna go fast. I wanted to save this one for last because, oh, no, it doesn't have what I was looking for, so never mind. Oh, this one is the one we need to do anyway. Okay. Well, these gems falling down have been really nice to me so far. Making things go really fast. I'm gonna blow things up to kill this first one. I knew that some skulls would get that one, so there we go. Finish off that one, we'll finish off the delve, and I'll show you the next team. Okay, get those rewards here. Ooh, 308 glory, that's quite a bit. And gold 92,000, that was cool. Alright, next team, a little bit faster. Something totally different than usual. So I've got the Mountain Crusher in here for mana accumulation with Starflower, who does damage to all enemies and can transform an enemy into a pixie. I generally don't like transforms, but pixies are totally useless. Almost totally useless, so I'm not worried about that. Plus she fairy fires a random enemy at the start of the turn, and they take 50% extra damage from spell effects when they're fairy fired. Now, the pixie can fairy fire you, but that's all she can do, so if there's nothing left but a pixie, they literally can't touch you unless they get some skulls. So next we've got Ankhnum, who also does damage to all enemies, and he also curses, and he curses, he has a 25% chance to curse at the beginning of each turn as well. And you can bury your people if you're cursed, if they're cursed too. So Gimlet Stormbrew, he is a mana transformer. He will give life to the first ally, transform green gems to brown. That's what really makes this team fast. But I would recommend on the lower levels until you start having troubles with mana. If you have him, I would say for you to put in, instead of Gimlet Stormbrew, I would say to put in, where is he? A little bit further down, the Scourge of Honor. Ah, yes. Very nice. A lot of damage between those three troops, and with between the Mountain Crusher and the potions, you're just going to fly through these levels. But for the sake of people who don't have the Scourge of Honor, I'm going to show you how this team works without him. There we go. If you haven't noticed, I'm a little quiet tonight. It's because I'm exhausted. I have not been getting enough sleep, not enough consistent sleep, and it's really been affecting me. But dem's the breaks. That's the way life goes. So let's fight Medea. Let's see. Let's match 4. Go ahead and take that. I do not like the gluttony. I do not like the fact that he can eat me. I do not like getting my troops devoured. It is very frustrating. Let's see. Gonna go ahead and cast that for kicks and giggles. Do that. And we'll take this guy out. Who wants to fight me next? You do. Goblins. Damn goblins anyway. Yeah, I've got a match 4 there. Very nice. There's another match 4. I'm going to take it so they can't have it. Oh, and I'm using Titan for this team. I meant to switch that out for these lower levels for myself because I already have Titan at 100%. I recommend using Titan for sure. I should have just done that. Titan is a fantastic class. I did not understand its worth earlier on in the game. For months, I didn't understand why people would go on and on about Titan. Now I get it. It's really a useful class, especially for teams that are using a ton of brown. Yeah, you can attack me. 22 damage is not going to hurt me. Or even 27 with the Doom Skull there. But we're just going to blow things up, get some mana here, and we're going to kill ya. I'll kill ya all. Alright, I can't remember what these rooms had in them. Let's do this one. Okay, definitely want to use Gimlet here. Just blow through these levels, it's awesome. Now Luna would be even more useful in here than Starflower, but I wanted to give some different teams. You can mix and match to your little heart's content and pick what works best for you. That is the whole point of all this, is to give you ideas and maybe spark some inspiration for you so that you can choose stuff that will help you figure out exactly how you want to do these things. Aww. Oh, fine. Be that way. Alright, 2 more. a nice matchup up here with the brown for Gimlet. Okay, one more of these, and then the boss room, and I can talk about the next two teams. Oh, we're just gonna blow things up. There we go. Nice. Cool. Alright, I'm not worried about them doing damage to me. We'll just do this. Skull damage, I should say. I'm probably going to stick with this team for the faction assault when I wake up later. I really like this team. Early on, at least. At some point, even with the Scourge of Honor in here, it's going to kind of top out to where it stops being as useful. It doesn't scale, but I really like the team for a nice quick delve for these early levels. It's cool. I like it. Look at all that green and brown. Ha ha ha. There we go. Boom. Queen's Ochi barriered when I did that? I don't know how she still has so much life there. Alright, I'm going to grab those. Now, the next two teams that I want to talk about, I'm not actually going to show you. I really am exhausted. I just made a video on them earlier tonight. I've already loaded it. It is on triple finesse and finesse with Shahbanu Vespera. So let me show you those teams. The team codes are in the video that I have linked down below. The video I just made on these troops or these teams. You can see them in action without potions, and the team codes are there. So this is one of them. We've got double finesse with the Doomed Axe and Shahbanu Vespera. This loops like crazy, especially with potions. I don't know that you could really lose very easily with this team unless you tried really hard. The other one is going to be triple finesse with the Nimbus bow. They are both very effective. Both teams could go all the way up to level 500, especially with the potions. You don't have to worry about mana generation. But as I said, you can check out the video in the link below, and that will show you those two teams in action, so you can get an idea of those if you're not already familiar with them. Now the last team I'm going to show you without potions because it's just slow. Because it's my High King Irongut team. And actually, wait. I'm going to go in here and go back here because I want to be able to give you a visual on alternates to my final here. Let me just pull it up here and show you. So, this is the High King Irongut team that I use for the higher levels of this faction. Now, if you don't have Vash'Dagon, what I recommend that you do, let's sort by base rarity, what I recommend you do is come over here and type in curse. So, the purpose of Vash'Dagon is to curse the enemies so that they can be devoured by High King Irongut. There are some that they're immune to devour, but if they're cursed or stunned, then they're not immune. So you want something that curses or stuns. Now, Pharaoh Nefertani, she will curse and disease all enemies, but you have to cast with her to do that. Vash'Dagon does it just by matching brown. Let's see, Ankhnum also, he will curse, 25% chance to curse a random enemy when his turn begins. We talked about that already. Yeah, Sledgepaw, I don't think so. Scourge of Honor is one I use a lot, actually, for this purpose, and that's because he curses and diseases a random enemy when you match 4 or more gems. Very useful. Of course, if you don't have him, let's keep going. Deep Magus, Magus? Okay, this guy will curse or web, so you don't know which one you're going to get. He's kind of a loose cannon. I don't like using him for this. Let's see. What's this guy do? Okay, so this will only curse and burn the strongest enemy, and you don't have any purple on this team, so I wouldn't use him. Let me see. Who else would I use in here? Oh, that looks like it's about it. So, also you could search for stun. So Tiani will, he'll stun all of the people that his spell touches. And that is very helpful, but of course that's another mythic on your team, and it's also it's completely mana blocked by King Irongut and Gimlet, but you could put in Tiani and put in someone besides Gimlet, if that's what you choose to do. Emperor Korvash. There we go. Emperor Korvash would be a good one. He stuns a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches, but this is just in general what I'm trying to get across, is that you have options besides Vash'Dagon. You don't have to have a mythic. You just need something that either curses or stuns so that King Irongut can devour them. That will make things quicker, more efficient, which is the way I like to do things. So let me get in here and I will show you. See, I wasn't going to do the faction assault because I wanted to show you without potions, and I need to get this up a little higher anyway. So I'm only going to do the boss room to give you an idea of how this works. Mostly because I'm super tired and I want to go to bed. I don't think any of these guys are immune to Devour, so Vash'Dagon is not needed for this specific fight, but there are others that you will run into during the delve, likely going to be others that will require that curse or stun, depending on, what you got going on there. Okie dokie. See, we've already got 2 cursed here. Oh, Queen Xochi's gonna get me. Alright, that's fine. Nope, I don't have to worry about them being stunned, so I'm just gonna cast. And with that, I really hate this gal. I really, really hate this gal because oh, that's not the one. This is the one. This is the one I hate. Because if there's a storm, she has a 20% chance to insta-kill. And that really sucks, being on the receiving end of. So I'm taking her out next. Bye-bye. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Take her next, and then we'll take care of the Harpy Mage. And you see, I don't need potions for this. It's just the Mountain Crusher is just so powerful. I don't need it, but having Gimlet in here is really nice. You get that extra life boost if you need it. You get the extra brown if you need it in case you've got really terrible gems. So that is very helpful. So okay, cool. Put that there. Alright, so that is it for my faction assault video for Stonesong Eyrie. I hope that you enjoyed it. You can find team codes down below, as well as a link to that video I've mentioned a few times. And y'all have a wonderful day or night wherever you may be, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.